Okay, in this video we're going to have a look at some properties of hydrocarbons. Remember, the properties of hydrocarbons are based on the chain length, so the number of carbon atoms in the hydrocarbon chain. So in my table here I've got long hydrocarbons working up to short hydrocarbons to show you the differences. The first one we're going to look at is boiling point. And when hydrocarbons are very long, they have a high boiling point. And as those hydrocarbon chains become shorter, the boiling point gets lower and lower and lower as they become shorter. The second one is their ability to ignite, ease of ignition. And when they're very long hydrocarbons, then they are difficult to ignite. And as you work your way up, they become easier to ignite. If you think about this as an example, you might have seen people laying tar on a road. Tar contains very long hydrocarbons, and before they will put that on the surface, they'll heat that up to help it to move easier, to get it onto the surface. It can do that because it's not going to ignite. If you had a can of petrol, you wouldn't want to heat that up in the same way because that would be incredibly dangerous. It would ignite very easily. And the final one here is viscosity. Remember, before we talk about this one, viscosity is a measure of the thickness of a liquid. So if you have something that has a high viscosity, so it's very thick and very sticky, that's going to be like honey. And something that's going to have a low viscosity is going to be quite runny, like water. And you can see here that when you have long hydrocarbons, they are very thick and sticky, and as the hydrocarbons become shorter, then they become runnier. If you think about these three key properties in terms of being useful as a fuel, then what's going to make the best fuels is you want hydrocarbons that are going to be easy to pour, easy to flow. If you think of going to a petrol station to fill your car up, you don't want to be there all day because it's very viscous. You want it to be able to transfer into the car very quickly. So you need something that's going to have a relatively low viscosity, and you want something that's going to be easy to ignite because you want to burn it to release the energy. So in terms of being good fuels, then easy to ignite and a low viscosity would make it a better fuel.